Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching GEEKCASTER. I'm Phil Geeks, and today we have in the studio
Dayveonne Brutality Bussey.
Regular old Corey Davis.
And in the one, the only, cosplayer, intellectual, best dancer at any cosplay party, we have Zay. How you doing there, sir?
Hey, how you doing? I am doing amazing, spectacular, awesomeness, awareness, greatness. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much for being a guest on our show today. We're going to talk about baby metal. We're probably going to, we still have some residue from our cancel culture conversation. And we're going to talk about a lot of different things. And also some of the art, Zay, that you're doing. And, you know, you representing in that whole collegiate thing. So we're going to talk about all that. But first, let's go into some baby metal. All right, Corey, what is baby metal?
Baby metal is the greatest concept band to ever come out of Japan. So they took these three, I want to say school-age children because they started when they were all 14-ish, and created a band around metal and J-pop. And it became a worldwide phenomenon. And yeah, that is pretty much baby metal. Their worldwide debut song was called Gimme Chocolate. Once that was released, it wasn't as big as Psy's Gangnam Style, but it did have a pretty good impact globally. And they have a huge following. And yeah, that's the inception of baby metal.
I'm going to say something. I actually saw the video and I had to bust out laughing while he was doing it because majority of, when they was doing their performance, it looked creepy, like those little girls scared the crap out of me.
Yeah, they were metal.
They were creepy. They were creepy little kids. Not in a metal type. It was more like they had, you'll see them doing some, hey girl, I have a little skirt and I'm about to stab the crap out of you. But first, let's do the heavy metal song.
Yeah, that's baby metal in a nutshell. Zay, if you have not heard of baby metal, I implore you to look them up. If you like metal, if you like J-pop, it's the perfect blend.
I will definitely look that up. Because something new, definitely something new. I will definitely check that out. Baby metal, I will definitely. Thanks for the recommendation.
Now, Zay, one thing I did find interesting, which I had to have you on the show, because I see you cosplaying every once in a while. I would like to see more drawing. I looked at the picture, and you got some cool little stuff there going on there.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's another thing. I've been drawing since I was elementary school, and right now me being 22, and then I've been drawing, doing things based on anime inspired, self-awareness inspired, and creating some of my original characters, and based on my interests in terms of Spider-Man, Mortal Kombat, Naruto. Yeah, I was inspired off of a lot of drawings. I was actually just working on another sketch now that you have mentioned it. So it was basically another one of my OC Spider-Mans and that I was working on. Yeah, because not too long ago, if you checked my Instagram, I have made a recent drawing of me as my own Spider-Man.
I saw that.
Yeah, and when I showed my hair, because I also like to embrace my hair also, in terms of my own self-awareness of the kind of man, the kind of person that I want to be in years, or as an adult, and my own. So yeah. And
that's another good transition also, because again, there's cosplay and the drawing, but every once in a while there's some sort of awareness video. What is that? And how do you guys feel about first, what is that? And then after you respond, how do you guys feel about, basically geeks just taking that extra, trying to say something? Should we not do that? Is it our place to do that? Are we taking away the fun and, by being too serious or what? So think about that. And first, what inspires you to make these random social commentary videos?
Thank you for asking. See, what inspires me to make things like this is because, because for me, I came from, I was born and raised in New Jersey and raised by my grandmother also, and I'm grateful that I have her in my life, and I'm grateful for a lot of things actually, and I just think like some people in this world or don't really appreciate a lot of things or even little things too. So I just want people to let them know that like take life, make your own life and value life too, because you never know what may or might happen. So it's like I'm not saying life is a joke. I mean life can be serious, but also enjoy it. It's also like to enjoy life the way you want to enjoy it. I mean, as long as we're not hurting anybody, as long as you're not challenging anybody, you're not bringing nobody down to their level. You want to make them feel bad about themselves, and that's all that matters. And like, if you can at least do some things, you can do things for yourself for goodness. You can do things for other people for goodness. You can even be inspired by other people that want to see you grow, and that you want them to grow too. Because me, I'm with growth. I am with growth. I am with going up, and that's just that. Like I realize, life is like two coins. It can be good, it can be bad, but at the same time, it's how the way you choose to live and go about it.
Now,
So
now I
yeah,
see that. Now I see that with the work. Again, it's like fun, dancing, crack some jokes. Hey guys, by the way, you had this whole thing on faith. I think like the Muslim faith, which is interesting. And then reading the bio that you were kind of speaking out in ways of some of your friends or people that might not be able to, because you yourself are not Muslim. So I thought that was very interesting that you put that video. Yeah, I did my research, man. I don't just interview on the side. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So,
They
but
sag to the ground.
yeah,
but
but
you
I'm
still
thinking
walk.
about it like so. With all that, like you figure Comic Con and the different conventions, it's fun, right?
yes.
How do you guys feel about bringing serious things in between the fun? Does it take away? Is it our responsibility? Like, okay, Dayveonne. Yeah, good.
All right. I really think we have to address the elephant in the room, and you have to bring up mental illness. You have to bring up stuff like that because part of that plays into everyday life, and basically when you do these cons, these are an outlet for these people. To get away from the norm, to get rid of from the toxicity of what society is put in their place.
And
This is
that's
the
the
outlet.
elephant.
What you say, Geeks?
That's the elephant.
Kind of, yeah, because a lot of people don't like to address the issues,
Okay.
Well,
and also a lot of people feels as though they don't have like a voice at times when they basically at these conventions because all you see is people focusing on the cosplayers, their favorite actor, but what about those that is crying out for help when it's needed at the conventions? Because there's moments where I actually went into a quiet room in Comic-Con and there's been people that had a breakdown, because they can't deal with the surroundings of people, they can't deal with the emotions that they're going through, like the excitement or something must have happened and it kind of triggered them. That's stuff that needs to be addressed.
Okay.
Yeah. I
Corey?
definitely agree.
I
And
think that's been a part of the geek culture. Even before we were in social media and on the internet, we care about a lot of things. So if anything impacted what we cared about, we always spoke up for it. And before, you used to get bullied for speaking your mind, but that never stopped geeks. And I think that's always been a core element in this community, whether it's mental illness, whether it's some type of injustice. Geeks will always be one of the first people to speak up and point it out because they see it, that it's in our community, and we feel inherent responsibility to say something because this is something we know a lot about because we probably researched it. It happened to one of our friends or family members going through it, something or of that effect, and it's just a characteristic of being a geek. I think we will always speak out, and I don't think that should ever change.
Yeah, and to answer your question, I feel like the seriousness does take away the fun out of cosplay. Well, can to a certain extent. To a certain extent, where like others may feel degrade about it, like because cosplay and going to these conventions is supposed to be about fun. Supposed to be about fun, and like you said, getting away from the toxicness in social areas, like when people go to, like, for instance, when a kid goes to school, like he gets made fun of, or he or she gets fun of for liking Marvel, DC, anime, comics, or things that benefits from their interest and what they like from their heart that keeps them going. And now, like even like it does affect people emotionally and mentally. And now when it's brought up to the cons, it's like people are saying, you know, oh, you can't cosplay as that person because you're not this enough. Like you're not a specific ethnicity. You're not like the weight that character is, or you can't cosplay as that because you don't look the same character. And I just say, like, okay, at the end of the day, cosplay and going to these conventions is supposed to be about fun. We're supposed to. It's a place. To me, I find Comic Cons and cosplay community a safe haven for me. Like I've been cosplaying since 2017 or 18. It's when it caught my interest, and you know, like when I seen cosplayers and cosplayers of color that was doing it, it brought heart to my soul. It brought heart to my soul. It brought me joy, and I said I want to do the same. I want to do this with these other people doing. Like it's great. Like seeing people, regardless of what they are, how old they look, their ethnicity, like they do, and I say I want to be in there, and I feel like that's my place. I feel like I can get along with these people, and I do get along with these people so well. And when I first did my cosplay as Kiba Inuzuka from Naruto, I think that was my first ever cosplay that I did when I first started attending the school that I am at now. And like there was a couple of other people that were saying, if you're gonna get women, you have to stop cosplaying. You have to stop posting things about anime or anything like that. But you know something? I didn't listen to them. Because those were the people that I just say I don't want to be around. That it kept me going. I was inspired by women that were in cosplay. I was inspired off of women. Even women are in cosplay, and that I'm like, how another girl could tell me that I cannot get with girls when another girl does cosplay?
And first of all, I'd like to say there's some really good-looking women doing that. So I mean, like, listen, you know what I would have said there? You know what I would have said to Zay?
Yes.
I say, look, chick. That's what. Hold on. I say, look, chick. You ain't the only one around these parts here. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would have said.
Did you guys see the viral video of, she's a black cosplayer and she cosplays Hinata? And did you see that video that she made up a song of people who were trying to tell her who not to dress up as? She dressed up as Hinata, and the song, it went viral.
Hinata isn't black. Hinata isn't black. I love that. I love when she made that. I really love when she made that. I really, really, really love when she made that. And I talked to her too, and she's definitely great people, and she's cool. She is great. And like she's very inspiring also. Afro Cocoa Puffs. I just say yes. Let her know. Like you can't tell people what they can't cosplay because of the color of their skin. Like I'm like it's 2021.
Or the size of their waist.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
That too.
Like
that too. Yes.
I mean, but it's so weird. I don't understand how people could even, like, it's not real. These characters are not real. Like, there's no rules. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So,
It's
like,
just
why
a-
are people trying to create rules in an area that there are no rules?
Because part of the issue is people have their own image of what the character's supposed to be. And
Yes.
if society tells them this is how this character is supposed to be, guess what? They're going to fight to the bitter and say, let's say he dressed up as Captain America with an afro and stuff like that. That's not Captain America. You don't
Actually, I
have
would
an
like to
afro.
see that, actually. Can you do that?
He's gonna have an afro today.
Can you
See
do
what I
that?
did
Zay?
there?
I saw that. I actually saw that coming, actually. But I would like to see you as Captain America, actually.
That would be interesting.
But you know what? It's interesting that if me as a black person, I wanted to play
Cora, you're black?
Spider-Man. If I wanted to cosplay Spider-Man or some other character, there's a huge problem. But there was a push for other ethnicities who weren't black to cosplay Black Panther. There were a bunch of white kids who were like, I like him as a character. Why can't I just dress up at him? And there was not an issue. Whereas the opposite is there's always an issue. I thought that little dynamic is always interesting. And
Cora, you didn't answer my question. You're black?
I'm sorry. What was the question?
You're black?
Quack, quack,
I-
quack.
I would like to say overly
You
tan.
should talk English all the time.
I dressed up as Scott Pilgrim.
Oh, yeah. A lot of people didn't know who you were. That was fun.
Yeah, it was like, who are you? I'm like, you can't tell by the shirt and the wristbands and the jeans and the white sneakers.
You know what's interesting? Zay, since you're a guest, we can throw it on you. So in case someone wants to
Yes.
cancel the show, they'll just cancel you instead. So you'll just take the grunt of it, okay? So I'll ask you a question. How's dating in the whole cosplay world? It looks like that's the place to be.
How's what again? I'm sorry.
Dating.
Dating.
In
Oh, how's dating in the
yeah,
cosplay
well,
community?
It seems like you
Okay.
guys are racking up all the, all the stuff going on there.
How's dating in the cosplay community? That's a good question.
Tried to
That I would love to date a cosplayer. I mean, I would love to date a cosplayer. Like
You heard it
But
here
I
first,
haven't-
people. You heard it.
You,
Hit them up.
you should talk English all the time.
Yeah, you heard it. You heard it.
Now,
He's
Really?
an eligible bachelor, okay?
No, have you because some people
When they got
telling me
married.
like they pretty much that's all they date, and then there's some people like no, I'm staying away from that toxicity. So I hear like totally opposite things. So what's your take on it?
What's my take on it? I just say, with dating the cosplay community, that would be great. I think cosplayer dating another cosplayer, similar interests. It's like someone that has similar interests as you. That likes the same passion. That's also good, kind-hearted, also open-minded, and
not competitive.
yeah, that too. Not competitive.
Okay.
You should find someone short so that way you can cosplay Ichigo and Rukia from Bleach.
Yeah, that would definitely be something. I need hand sanitizer for my hands. Sorry.
Now, have you
OCD.
avoided it in the past, or you just hasn't happened?
Have I avoided?
Dating
Dating.
cosplayers.
Have I avoided? Absolutely not. See, I'm more of a type of person that says like I want to be friends with people first. Like I want to like see people out. Like get to know them, and we'll see where that certain things go off from there. Because I say now like today's generations like people skip over the friendship section or talking stage, like get to know somebody before you get with relationships with them. So I mean this could go in anything in general, but yeah, I mean I don't avoid people into things like that, but like I am definitely aware that there is even toxicity in the cosplay community, but I mean I can touch base on that some other type of scenario. But with dating in the cosplay community, it's not a problem, but like I said, like I'm the type of person who gets to know people's character, then see to proceed.
All right. Feel like a very nice young man.
Thank you.
Yeah. You know, my friend Guy with Cam, that section actually is like with part of the hello. Yeah. Kind of just jumps to the other stuff, but yeah, anyway. Yeah. Dayveonne, do you have any views on cosplayers? Have you ever dated a cosplayer?
Are you shaking your head, Corey? I have dated a
My else.
couple of cosplayers. Like, what do you want me to answer or ask?
Well, do you were they good experiences?
Yeah, somewhat.
And I wonder,
was the
it's
most-
a little
yeah.
different because, like, I guess, like, you know, if someone's a musician and they're dating a musician, like, you know, like, hey, like, Zane is like a cosplayer, so maybe it's like different because he's into it on a whole nother level. You know.
All right, so I would say like this. It's all about chemistry. That's all I could say. Like, it may be something within the relationships I had that didn't click on either parts.
No, but
Like,
do you think
it could be.
do you think
Huh?
part of it is because you're not into cosplay like that? Like you're not a cosplayer, so
No, I don't think it's that. I think it's more personal than it is the cosplay.
Personals.
maybe that. Yeah, he makes
gonna
up
keep it
words,
like this.
but he's really good at making up words. I like the words that he makes up actually.
Personals.
Yeah, I think that's
Personal.
really cool. Personals.
Huh?
Oh, I thought you said persona.
No,
He said
personal.
personals.
Personal.
Okay.
Meaning, like, they have,
With the
like,
person-
I may have my personal issues. They may have their personal issues.
Yeah. What
The
about you,
good thing
Corey?
about
What about you
Have
dated a
I ever
cosplayer?
dated- I have not.
Yeah.
No, I have not.
It's interesting. It's gonna be a whole because more people are into cosplay. I think there's gonna be like a whole generation of like cosplay babies. It's gonna be cool.
but
What?
it's
I mean,
That would be
isn't that
that would
Halloween?
be beautiful.
Yeah. You're gonna see whole
Well, I think- no.
families cosplaying together, like, you know.
to answer Corey's question. He said, "Is it like Halloween?" It's kind of sort, but it's not really Halloween.
All right, go ahead.
I mean,
You're
if-
gonna say something. Come on, break it
Go
down,
ahead.
son. Break it down.
I
Son.
mean, that's what people call it nowadays. Like when somebody says Halloween is past over, and I'm like, it's Halloween every day for me, my guy.
But I always tell people, see, I don't even say that. I just say, nah, this is something that I love or a character I love. And I like to express it on this particular convention, which is Comic-Con.
That too.
You know, I understand it's not Halloween, but this is my Halloween,
Definitely.
well,
where I could dress up as a superhero.
so what do you
Really,
guys
that
say?
would...
What would be the best cosplay for me?
Elmo.
Elmo! Elmo likes to play!
La 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 la. Elmo's world.
Elmo! Elmo say don't do that!
All right. I don't want to be a punk. I want to be a superhero. Okay, let's try this again. What superheroes or villains do you see me pulling off there?
Red
Super
Hood.
Gonzo!
You guys all spoke at the same time, so can you try that again?
Super Gonzo!
Super Gonzo, okay. What you got, Corey?
I said Red Hood if you want to be a villain, and the Flash if you want to be a superhero.
Okay. What do you say there, Zane?
I said for villain Red Skull from Captain America.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, wow, that can actually work.
That can
Yo,
work.
stop with that laugh. Oh, my God.
Laugh. What's wrong with you?
That laugh is so creepy, but it's funny at the same time.
I could do some Red Skull. Yeah.
Do the laugh again.
I see
sounds
that.
naked.
I peeped that.
And my Red Skull face.
That's a good one. That's definitely a good one.
Captain America, I got you.
You might as well just bust out laughing right now.
Yeah.
That's what's happening.
Every
I'm looking.
time he
Are you
asks, I want.
Are you guys looking forward to cons again? Like, are you gonna go?
Yes,
Are you
yes.
gonna go in
Okay.
October?
I am. You first.
No, you're gonna go on October.
For New York City Comic Con in October, I'm definitely looking forward to go. Hopefully, that I definitely will go because again, like I love Comic Con. I love Comic Con people. Yes.
Corey?
Yes. This is a fact. I have not been to a con yet. So the next con I am able to go to, I will go to.
All right, Dayveonne?
Next year, unless I get forced.
Oh, so you're gonna skip this and just go to 2022?
Correct.
Well,
Unless I'm being forced.
You're gonna be forced.
You're gonna be forced.
That you even got him looking at me like, "Yo, you going?
Yeah, Zay.
You were going."
Yeah, Zay.
He ain't have to say
Give it
that.
to
He
him.
just gave
Give
me
it
the
to him.
look.
Give him the smile and the look.
I mean, I
Zay.
was gonna say like, listen, if you can't go because of the quarantine, I completely understand.
But
But
I was gonna say, but wear a mask.
well, you know what? That's gonna be interesting because everyone's gonna go in like Raiden or everyone's gonna have some sort of thing that has a mask. Think about it.
Okay, Raiden from Mortal Kombat, he does not have a mask. Scorpion has a mask.
Sorry, Scorpion.
Sub-Zero has a mask.
Sub-Zero. Oh my goodness, you got me good there. Sorry about that.
Ermac, Reptile.
Don't take away my Mortal Kombat card, okay?
oh, it's
Look,
taken away.
Deadpool got a mask.
I'm sorry. Hang on for one moment. Please. Hang on for one moment.
Oh,
Wait,
he's getting a
Uh-oh.
mask.
He's gonna get something. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here live.
Yeah. I love Mortal Kombat.
Oh, you're awesome.
I love it.
Studio
I love
clap for
Mortal
this
Kombat.
guy. Studio clap for this guy. He keeps
Thank
it
you.
real. He keeps it real.
Yep. I keep it.
All right,
I keep
before we
it
get out of
the
here,
whole-
can you just lift up one of your drawings? Just one. Just pick one.
Okay.
This
No,
guy's
definitely, no
cool.
problem.
Check this
No
out. It's happening.
problem. I will definitely show you one of my drawings on this right now. Thank you for asking.
Wait,
I will
when
definitely.
did Deadpool join the show? That was spooky. I didn't even see that happen.
That's not Ryan Reynolds.
That is not Ryan Reynolds. It's not even Reynolds Ryan. You know what I'm saying?
Might be Zazie Beats under that mask.
Yep. I think that could be Dayveonne.
Yep. I'm gonna show you right about. Yeah. I made this drawing.
Nice.
Is that
Now,
you?
This one's supposed to be based. Yep. That's definitely me.
And you got claws?
Well, it's supposed to be my as claws. I think of my own persona having power like Wolverine claws, and just there meditating, also training, doing homework, etc. like this, and yeah, that's definitely. It's also one of my drawings that I have on my Instagram page. If you go and check it out.
Perfect segue. What is your Instagram page, sir?
Oh, my Instagram is Zay Black Zion. It's the last 4 words Zion. It's XYON.
Okay,
So,
spell
yes.
the whole thing out really quick.
Okay. XAYBLACK and Zion XYON.
Perfect. Thank you, sir. And Corey, what's your social media?
I am G as in golf, T as in Tom, the number 3 on everything.
And Dayveonne?
Dayveonne Bussey on the Instagram.
All right. Go to GeekCaster.com, GeekCaster on IG, GeekCaster Network on Facebook. You can cast us on cable. We just got renewed for another season. And thank you very much for watching GeekCaster. Thank you. And we're going to pump up the music right about now.
We dance it out.